Bienvenue à Paris. Hi, welcome guys to my channel. I figured for my first video, so thank you for watching my first video. I think that I would tackle the issue or the problem, the marathon of renting a flat in Paris, trying to find a new one, this is what I mean, or buying a place in Paris because I'm soon moving out of this place because I have found a flat to buy. So this flat is pretty much empty because I am packing. I'm trying to hide my kitchen behind this because I still have to eat and I'm messy. And there you go. And as you can see, I am packing. So there you go. Voila. So renting, trying to find a place to rent in Paris. Trying to find a place to rent in Paris is, how can I say this? Difficult, annoying, slightly depressing. It is so hard to find a place in Paris because, well, unless you have a lot of money, if you are a student, a young professional, a young couple, then obviously you want you want a studio flat, really one room apartment, or you want a one bedroom apartment, and basically that's what everybody wants. So you have like 1,000 people more than applying for the same apartment sometimes. So it's really difficult to find a place to rent. So just to give you an idea of the prices in Paris, this flat I found 10 years ago, and I got this place for 530 euros a month back then, which is pretty cheap considering I have the hot water, and the heating included. So that was 520 euros a month for a 23 square meter flat. Let me show you. I'll show you because I'm leaving anyway. So I have just this room here. I have hardly anything left. Where I have the kitchen here, which I'm hiding, of course, with the sink and everything. I have the infamous comfortable. No, not comfortable sofa bed. I can't wait to actually sleep on a real bed. So convertible. This is what I was looking for. And yeah, so that's basically my flat and a balcony, which is closed with Venetian blinds. And then through this door right here are is the corridor leading to the bathroom and the entrance of the flat. So this is what you can have. I think for now, I think my landlady is going to rent it for about 750 a month. And again, it's pretty cheap considering Paris. So I'd say if you want something close to this, maybe you should plan on 800 a month, which is crazy. And unfortunately, second thing you need to know, apartments in Paris are small and it's difficult to find bigger apartments and do flat sharing because it's not popular. People don't like renting to students because they can mess up your place. That's basically why. So it's really difficult. You can find that, but it's pretty difficult. So how do you find a place to rent in Paris? Now that you know sort of like the prices to expect, around 800. If you want something smaller, I have a friend who's renting a 16 square meter flat for 650 euros a month, just so you know. And in the same area, 19th to 20th arrondissement. Anyway, so renting a flat in Paris. Well, how do you find one? You have several options. First, I'd recommend having a backup plan coming through, maybe using Airbnb so that you have a place to stay, which is pretty affordable. Don't stay in a hotel. Airbnb is so much cheaper, so just use Airbnb and start looking for flats while you are here. Of course, it's easier if you are here to find a flat, because otherwise I don't have an idea how you can find one without actually visiting your flat, because you can find some pretty weird places if you no, just come to France, come to Paris and start visiting. So you have several options. The first option is PAP, which is particulier à particulier. It's a website, pap.fr or something like that. I'll put a link down below. And you just check what you want to find, and they give you the different options. The only problem is I tried to move out of this place, I think it was 6 years ago, through this website, but every time I called, it was already rented out. So I have no idea how people have like a, I don't know how they do this. So it's, you can try. I mean, you can try. Who knows? Then you can try leboncoin.com. Is it .fr? I'll put a link down below as well, which is same as PAP. And a friend of mine actually found her place this way. So same thing. You have descriptions according to what you want. What are your criterias, and you can just find maybe a flat directly with the landlord or landlady. These two websites, you just go straight with it to the landlord. There are no agency fees or whatever, so it's directly. Then the second option would be to go through an agency. That's maybe the safer way to do it. If you've never rented a flat in Paris before, go through an agency. So basically, you go on a website called seloger.com, seloger.com, and then you put all your criterias. And when you see something that you like, you contact the agency that's listed in the description as well. And then you have to do like to depot we call it déposer un dossier, which is basically your 3 months, your 3 salary paychecks. I know if you're a student, that's really hard. Then you also need probably your insurance. You need your identity card photocopied, and probably a letter from your parents or something like that to say that they're going to pay for you in case you can't pay. And I think that's it basically. I'll add some things down below if I've missed something or somewhere around here. Just check it out then. So this is the first option if you want to rent in Paris. You need to have on you all the time when you visit flats this dossier that you can just give with all your information. That's very important. Also, you need to know that, of course, there are agency fees, which are approximately 1 month rent, I think. And when you when you rent through an agency, you need this 1 month rent money. You also need at least a month, 1 full month of rent to use as like a warranty or like in case you damage fee or something like that. So, and it will also be asked if you rent directly through the landlord. So that's if you want to rent a place in Paris. If you need help, you ask a question and I'll try to answer other questions you might ask. On just if you want to basically see the affordable places in Paris, it's cheaper to live in the 18th, 19th, 20th, sometimes 14th, 15th, and 13th. Then it's actually not worth trying to find a place in the center of Paris. It's not worth it because the metro system is pretty good, and honestly, you'd much rather take the metro and go somewhere and have money to visit than actually spending all your money on a small tiny place in, let's say, in a Marais area, which is so expensive. So I think that's it about renting a place in Paris. What can I say? I think that's everything I wanted to cover. Okay, let's talk about buying.